Yeah, it's interesting. I heard that former President Biden's going to be on The View this week, Jessica, and I wonder how much, not to always be looking back, because I don't think we should do that, but you wonder about the impact of all of that, how long-lasting it is in the party and how long it takes to get that out of their system. And I think, in a way, that's what David Hogg is looking at. This is the former Obama staffer, Dan Pfeiffer, talking about the former president. Watch. Listen.
He called me right before the election. I talked to him for like 5-10 minutes, and he was great. And I interviewed him before the election, and he was totally fine. Like, there's not even a question there. And I talked to a bunch of people who had gone to work on the campaign who had told me he's great. Then we get to the White House, and I didn't see him again until White House Correspondents' Dinner weekend 2024. And it was like I was at a White House reception, and he was bad.
I mean, that's a very long time from election through to the Correspondents' Dinner, Jessica, which just happened last weekend.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. And it's going to be an issue. And Democrats are talking about this constantly and know that whoever runs is going to be the candidate, or in this huge primary that we're inevitably going to have, that there are going to be some questions asked about 2024. And for people who went out there and vouched for Biden, what did you know and when did you know it? And a lot of people are about to make, big money on these books, exposing what they knew and that they held until after the election so that they could get that sales just right. But I got to say that for as bleak of a picture as Tommy is painting of what is going on in the Democratic Party, we are up 4 to 7 points on the generic ballot right now. Donald Trump is underwater on every single important metric, including immigration overall. He's up on when it comes to deportations and securing the border. But when people look at his immigration policy writ large, they don't like what they're seeing. The American public knows that Abrego Garcia's issue, it's about due process, and it's not about the man himself, that there are many innocent people that are in that prison in El Salvador who don't deserve to be there. So he's not managing the economy well. Everyone knows that a tariff is a tax on the American consumer. He's too focused on, tariffing the movie industry.
I don't hear a lot of people crying tears over Abrego Garcia.
Well, it's 2-1 favoring bringing him back, and then deport him under proper channels, but don't send him to a prison for a life sentence without going in front of a judge for that.
All right, quick thought, Tommy. We got to go.
Well, I'll tell you this, in terms of Biden, he's just the gift that keeps on giving. He's got to make that money stay relevant, but he's a Democrat's worst nightmare right now. If you vouch for him, you were either lying or you were oblivious. Neither is good for the Democrat Party. But go, Joe, go. Can't wait to see you on The View.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks Martha.
Tommy. Thanks, Jess. See you next time. All right. So debt collectors now coming for the millions of student loan borrowers after former President Biden's handouts. That gig is up. Next.